Hello everybody, welcome back to another World of Warship Blitz video. This video is the Tier 8 premium Russian battleship, the Lenin. So this is a fictional ship or a paper design, and what we're doing is we're taking it out for a spin. So the last video took you through the stats. We're taking it out for the spin on the cage. This is the cage domination, which has the 3 cap circles, the close, the middle and the far. Now the acceleration on this thing is so poor, I'm not even going to bother trying for the cap circle. What I'm going to do is set myself up an angle in so that I can provide coverage to B, and hopefully avoid too much attention from aircraft. Now we've got us Tirpitz running alongside us, which is nice to see. And then out to the other side we've got the Shores and the Richelieu. And although now I've got dispersion for the guns, and perhaps I should have traverse, but well, let's see how dispersion goes. The guns, being Russian guns, should already have fairly good dispersion. He's moving quite slowly, so we're going to basically assume that he slowed right down, and there we go, 5 hits, nice patterning there. Obviously that Shores is fairly unhappy about that, but that's what you get for going out in front of the bad guys. We can't get the Richelieu. The Shores is a pretty bad angle. Now, one of the things I will say about this ship is the reload is really long. Oh, here we go, I'm getting attention from aircraft. Took down the Shores for a first strike, and here we go, we're in for the Richelieu. His turrets look as though they're facing the front. Our secondaries can get him. He's got something ahead of him, a Brooklyn, and he might be taking on the Tirpitz behind me for all I know. There we go, another Citadel. That takes 5 torpedoes. Okay, we're getting fairly badly damaged here. We are a new ship. We are sort of out in front, but what we're doing is we're holding our nose to the enemy, and we're trying to deal with the ships that are in front of us. The Richelieu's trying to back out of the situation. His turrets are turning. He wants to take on the new guy. So I have to try and deal with him as much as I can, and he's gone. Which is lucky because the Lenin doesn't have the best armour. We are taking a bit more damage. Now, much like the Nelson, if you get into trouble, what you can do is angle towards the enemy. We're getting a lot of attention from those aircraft too, which is a bit of a shame, but anyway. That Colorado is going to come around, so the other part of the map I'm going to have to let my peers deal with. This Colorado is getting a bit interested in me. Now the Richelieu's gone, so our cruiser's taking out the cap, and the Colorado, couple of hits. Now this is the downside of the Lenin. If you have a bad shot, then it's not a lot of fun. Colorado's finding it a little bit too hot to handle. He's going in reverse. Now if things are hot to handle, guys, don't be afraid to turn away. Going in reverse is a long, slow business. There we go. We're going to take him out. We get our rapid reload going. Look at that patterning. Boom. 5 hits. And he's gone. And yeah, so we have a Mogami and a carrier left. Now we've got plenty of people heading north for that carrier, and to be honest, I'm more concerned about the carrier than the Mogami. I've got choices with the Mogami. At long range, his guns, well, they'll hurt. His torpedoes will hurt too, but dodging torpedoes at that sort of range isn't that hard. But those aircraft are quite painful, so hopefully someone's heading north to deal with that aircraft carrier and take his attention off me. Let's have a look at that Mogami. He's turned away, and we will give that a shot. He misses the Roma. We get what looks like a couple of battery hits on him. He'll be long gone before we reload. So, and he's gone. So we're heading back up towards the carrier. We'll get ourselves loaded up. We'll be able to give that carrier a bit of attention. So it is a good long-range sniping ship. So if you're accurate and you know how to use your guns, definitely worth taking out for a spin. If you're a brawler, not so much. That long reload, that's probably the main struggle I had with it. It is something to get used to, front-mounted guns, but I am used to it with the Nelson. But I wouldn't compare it with the Nelson, because the Nelson, basically with its HE, sort of has a ring around it that destroyers dare not encroach on, or if they do, well, yeah, well, you get kills beyond a certain circle. The Lenin really feels like a long-range sniper, a little bit more like the Izumo, but maybe not as helpless. Its guns are definitely in a better configuration, and it really convinces me that the Izumo would be best if that rear turret rotated to the front. As you can see, the Roma came out on top. Well, the Enterprise on the enemy team did pretty well. Most of those points were mine. Yeah, and 39 hits for 56,000 damage, 4 Citadels. Pretty good results. So yeah, the Lenin, it's probably not my cup of tea, because I'm not that accurate with my shooting, and that long reload is a real punishment if you miss. But for those people that like to take it at range, good ship. Anyway, hope you enjoyed that. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you next time.